much history, so much wrong, so much fighting for far too long, so much anger and so much pain. And when the power shifts, we got to find someone else to blame. Why yo yo, why yo yo yo, why 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 yo, why yo. It's my home, it's where I stay, where I belong. I didn't choose me, here I was born. I might seem out of place here, but everything I hold here is under the African sun.
Hello, good morning. How's everybody doing? What a lovely Saturday morning. It's Wellington's Day. Yay, Wellingtons. Who's here this morning? Oh, we got Matthew in the house. Morning, Matthew. Kevin's here. Hello, Kevin. Arbade, Kevin. That's it, Kevin. Oh, wait, hold up. What do you mean you can't hear me? 1 2 1 2. Are you pulling my leg? Are you screwing with me? Are you screwing with me? Oh, damn it. Arbot, bro. Okay, but they did hear me. Damn it, don't you do that. Don't you do that. That's not cool. Yes, VA. Anyway. They just skipped words. Scott's here. Morning, Scott. We can hear you. Thank you, Matthew. Arbot. Bastard every time, dude. Like, but fucking, I don't. Go Stomper. Good morning, good sir. How are you? Leonie, how's it, Leonie? Chantal, happy Wellington's Day to you as well, Chantal. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wellington. I hope somebody spoils you rotten. I mean, listen, I don't think it's just a chick thing. It kind of feels like it's just a chick thing, right? But it's not just a chick thing. It's a guy thing too. You should spoil your man sandwich if you've got one. You need to spoil him as well. You know, I think that's how you should do it. It should be equality here. I'm gonna swap this music out. It's a bit rough. It's a bit rough in the morning. What do we have? Yeah, let's do a bit of Auntie Trish. There we go. Just quietly in the background. You can hardly hear it. Anyway, who else do we have here? Melissa. Morning, Melissa. How are you? I did see... Who else? I saw someone out. Yeah, no, just going through it. Kevin. Yes, we got Kevin. Ghost Stomper's in the house. Please go follow Ghost Stomper if you haven't already. Robbie Fenter is here as well. We've got Sharky as well. Good morning, Sharky. I said hi to Gatho. And, yeah. Over here, just chilling. A lovely, lovely Saturday morning. Is he having a show? Is who having a show? Is he even having a show? Who are we talking about? Interesting color change. I was just a bit like, it's Valentine's Day, right? Wellington's Day. It's like a bit of red for Wellington's Day. I do want to just share this one thing that Chantal shared me. Listen, if you're a loner, like for example, I imagine, I mean, I don't know if Matthew has found himself a nice goth girlfriend yet. If he hasn't, or he just has, maybe. If he hasn't, or he has, it doesn't really matter. If he hasn't, here is something that's going to make you feel better. Or maybe not. I don't know. This looks very, very weird. KFC, love at first bite. How did they get the buns red? Isn't it freaky out? What did they just dye the buns? What's in the bun? The fuck is that? Wait, so you get like selected menu from 29 Rand 9. You know, I do hate it when people say that, because the only thing that's probably 29 Rand on this menu is either the chips, whatever the fuck that is. Is that like chips with sauce and chilies in, and then like a drink that's splashy? Just love the splashiness of that drink. It's just like the drink's excited. But it does, I think Chantal says it looks angry. It does kind of look angry, right? I mean, I don't know. I like myself. The only thing I'll eat from KFC is the burgers. I'm not really into the checkout. I had a bad experience one time, and it's haunted me ever since. Ilsa, how are you? Good morning, madam. Food coloring is special. It is, yeah. But I bet you they called it something else. I just, God, fuck me. I'm seriously getting a thing with warning labels. Like, for example, here, look what they say here. Images for illustrative purposes. What? Why would you need to say that? Like, what does that mean? Images for illustrative purposes. Limited time only while stocks last. Glassware not included. Oh my God. Don't put it in a glass, then put it in a cup. Otherwise, I mean, this is... Anyway, Hungry Lion is better than KFC. I've actually never had Hungry Lion. It just, I mean, it looks cute. I mean, the marketing's up there. What are they going to do next? I guess they're going, okay, you know what? Making the buns pink isn't enough. We're going to make the chicken blood red. Oh, God. Of course, it never actually looks like that. Oh, yeah, that's exactly. Because when you get it, it's like, that's a new thing. I got KFC about, like, what is it, about 2 months? Probably about 2 months ago, right? I do it every now and again. I love a bit of the Colonel's flavoring, right? And all I do is I'll do what's it called? It's the fucking spicy one. The spicy chicken burger. The zinger. I'll do the zinger burger, right? That's like my go-to. That's the only thing I do. I don't do chicken. And maybe now and again I'll do the chicken wangs. Chicken wangs are good, right? I know you're gonna say the ones from Thingy are better, but I'm just going. It never looks like this. I've actually seen what they do. You must see when they make this for these ads, right? This shit is painted on. That's not even real sauce. It's like they paint that on with like fucking Tipex and shit like that. You can't touch it when they've like done it up. They put like a pencil or a pen in underneath it so that it stands up all massive and big. Because when you get it, come now, when you get it, it's going to be flat like this. It's going to be this squished thing. It's like, you know what? This awesome whiskey smoker that we got from Whistler, right? This is, I'd probably be about the same size as that big burger. I would imagine. Yeah, it's about the same size. Maybe a tiny bit bigger. But I mean, that thing looks like a massive vibe. It's not. I'm over the lies. Anyway, it's fine. Where is it's painted and sprayed. Exactly, Gavin, it is. Chicken wangs. Yeah, chicken wangs. Don't you like chicken wangs, Arbot? Apparently the chicken wangs from what's the place is better? Not Chicken Licken. Apparently, I have still never had them. To this day, I've never had chicken wangs from what's it called, Chicken Licken. Apparently, they're the best, as far as I heard. I'm forced to be here. You're not forced to be here. You don't have to be a Whistler. Yes, you're such a knob end. How's it, Reese? Reese likes being a fucking Whistler. What? I didn't. Whatever. Whistler's a dick. So what are you guys? What is everybody doing for Willingshire Day? For Wellington's Day? I am also. I've got to do this. I haven't. You know what? I don't have one of those things prepared where it says "back in a second." You know, like the thing that Ronaldo has when like joining stream. I don't know if I could probably play that. I could probably play that. Yeah, because I'm waiting for a delivery for the madam. Yeah. Apparently, ordering stuff during sonar and afterwards. Are you working? Oh, wait, are you doing Asian hair today? Brying at 11. That's early, Gavin. That's very early. Why are you working, Reese? What the hell? Oh, this is from Kevin. It's a little Wellington's Day message to everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Ah, sweetness, love and stuff. The thing is, if you guys don't know, like Wellington's Day is a big day for ladies, right? It is a big day for ladies. They love roses. What is the male equivalent of roses? Let's ask that question. Sean just bought me flowers and keto chocolate. What keto chocolate donuts? And I'd taken the doggy for a walk at the park. Ah, what's keto chocolate donuts? It sounds terrible. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Chantal. I'm kidding. Chantal can't eat bread, whatever's in bread, the stuff that's in bread, wheat. Why are you solo? I'm here for the duos only. Here for duos? What the fuck does that mean? Speak English. English! I think Darth Sean has got work today. George, decisions was... I love that one. I honestly love that. That is cuck funny. Listen, fuck a beer. or hold on, listen, let's not discriminate, right? Let's not discriminate. This could have been a guy, and he was getting, because it looked, this is, it's Europe, right? So we don't know, right? So what happened here, it was like, what is my man, like maybe it was a you know, a guy getting his boyfriend some roses, and then he was like walking past, he goes, what is my man like? And he's like, oh wait, no, why? I can get him roses or I can get us beer. There we go. Anyway, hold on this. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna do the thing. Where is this now? Hold on. How do you paste again? Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's read some comments here. Edibles is the guy equivalent. No, it's not. For my man, you give biltong. That is true, but there's something else that goes with it. Oh, where Dan? How's it, Dan? Hello, you're new. Welcome, Dan. I think Mork's on ANC time. What are you talking about? I'm on ANC time. It's 10:15. What are we? I'm missing. What's wrong, Kevin? What am I missing? Why am I? I think the Dio's comment is about Worcester throwing his keys in a bowl and. Yeah, apparently that, you know what the thing is? There's these weird small towns where they do that shit, right? I've heard stories. Biltong and rusks. Well, it's biltong and something. It starts with a B. Come on. Women love roses. What do men like? Come, guys, this isn't hard.
Hello there.
Ghost
Stomper has become a member. I have V-Day PTSD. Housework and PC for me today.
I have V-Day PTSD. Housework. And is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing for the missus? You're gonna clean the house sparkly, and she's gonna, oh my god, you love me. Wow, it's amazing. There we go. Ghost Stomper called it. Almost. You guys almost had it. Bryflace was very close. The thing is, Bryflace and biltong is kind of the same thing, right? It's just different. There's different stages of Bryflace. Because biltong is basically just Bryface that was bride by air. And beer is good too. I think, you know, Brandewijn. Boobs, beer, and biltong. Bro, the 3 Bs, the 3 essential Bs. Biltong and beers for guys. The answer is beer. It's always beer. I had to refer. Oh, were you having? You were having the problem. Oh, fuck me. So I'm getting my chair sorted out. I found people that come to your place and regas your chair, which is quite kiff. Well, actually not regas it, they just bring in a new cylinder. Or then I saw one online and I've looked at a little tutorial how to do it. What did I miss? Nothing, dude. We should just scroll backwards. What else is there? Yes, where was I going to biltong? Dude, I love biltong. I'm just insane. Like, you know what? I hate Johan Steenhuisen right now. Because if you go to the shop right now, and you go buy biltong or drovos, and it's expensive. Do you know whose fucking fault that is? It's Johan Steenhuisen. It's the GNU. It's the GNU. The reason our vleis and our beer, no, the reason our vleis and the reason our biltong is more expensive is Johan Steenhuisen's fault. You've not pissed off a bigger group of people than that by doing stuff like that. It's insanity, honestly, guy. Really, Johan, do better. Oh, I forgot I had a cigarette. Heidi Kruger, how's it, Heidi? How are you doing? Typical Kevin, typical ANC voter. Shame. Sometimes you make mistakes, Matthew. We're not all as awesome and legendary as Matthew Dixon is. 500 Rand for a kilogram of biltong. Yeah, no, go, dude, exactly. They can go get so hard. No, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's ridiculous. I was at Cheshire, right? And I was getting like 499 Rand. But there's this other, what's that brand with the guy that's the chef and he's got his own packaging? You know, they're like the chili sticks, right? The chili, like those little chili sticks, the snap sticks, the Kif little, like those things are awesome, right? Those used to be $3.99 a kilogram, and biltong used to be, I mean, I remember this is like probably like 5-10 years ago, like, I don't know. Drovos about, 199 Rand, biltong about 199 Rand a kilogram. Then it kind of went up slowly, and now it's sitting at $2.99. It's kind of the average price. Those little snap stick thingies, they were usually $4.99. They are now $6.99. But the ones from that other dude, what's the guy's name? He's got like a chef. He's got his own brand in Checkers. I went there. It was 989 Rand per kilogram for that. No, not Gordon Ramsay. It's like the South African chef dude, Jan, but not Jan Braai, like just Jan. He's got his own vibe of like, he's got that purple packaging. You'll see it at not Jamie. It's like Jan. It's like that, what's the dude, man? Jan. I think it's Jan. He's just like a chef dude. And he's got his own kind of brand of like stuff in Checkers. That was 900. I think I saw his chili sticks, right? Was 900 and something like 989 Rand a kilogram. And I'm going like, why is it double? Why on earth is it double? We ran a Gavin says, we ran a biltong business. Meat is cuck expensive. They rip us one time. Listen, I get it. Listen, if you're doing biltong, right, you can't charge the normal price. You can't change from yan. Yeah, yes, exactly. I'll listen. Fuck you guys. I'll find it now. We ran. I get it. The whole concept of like, if you have meat, right? If you've got a piece of steak, you're taking a piece of silver side. It's X amount. What's it? 150 Rand a kilogram. You hang it up and you dry it for what's it like a week. It reduces in weight, so you've got to step up the price, right? If it reduces by half, you can maybe double the price, so 150, 300. That sounds fair to me. And you've added a bit of vinegar and spices, cool. But hold on, like some of the meats I'm still seeing, it's like silver side of a piece, like 129 Rand a kilogram. Why has biltong gone up to like 400, 500 Rand? Someone explain that to me. It's a bit insane, right? And again, listen, I don't think, people are going like, people need to make money, right? It's insane. They have to. Jan die Billy van die Bosveld. No. Oh my God, let me find it. It's a waste of money. Biltong is not a waste of money? How dare you, Matthew? Biltong is what we need. We need this to survive. I mean, you don't need to survive. That's fucking good though. Wait, hold on. Let me just quickly search this, because this is now pissing the fuck out of me. Checkers. Jan Hendrik. Yeah, the guy's name's Jan Hendrik. He's like this famous chef. He's got his own line of shit in Checkers. He's also got this Wagyu biltong, which is like 1,000 something Rand. It's there we go. Yeah, Jan Hendrik. Yeah, Jan Hendrik. He's got his own line in Checkers. It's fucking insane. 9 Rand is a waste. Oh yeah. Nobody can afford. Yeah, 100%, dude. Sorry, yeah. But it's like, but what though? I mean, I've spoken this on ad hominem. Have spoken about the whole idea of like taking and like we're going for dinner tonight, right? So I was just checking out the prices, and I'm going like, bro, it's like, you know, if you elevate something from where it is to being in a restaurant, you like it's got to be within reason, right? You can't go, okay, cool. A cupcake costs what, $20 or something, or a donut, you know. Now at the when you buy it at the restaurant, it's 120 rand for this donut. How? What the fuck did you do to it? What did you do to it? Did you inject the thing with cocaine? What did you do? How can you elevate it from that? You can't just go, well, there's someone bringing it to you. That's why you tip people, right? That's the whole concept of the tipping. Like it doesn't make any sense to me. You like and elevating things, you need to elevate it. I think it's like the problem that's happened is people just look at your neighbor and go, oh well, his burgers are more expensive now. I mean, we did McDonald's like for the first time in ages. We got the Friends thing, right? We just did it because the missus is a massive Friends fan, so we had to. Got a Big Mac, 110 rand, Uber Eats, right? And I'm going, 110 rand for a Big Mac burger, Big Mac burger with like fries, and I'm going and a drink, and I'm going, that seems excessive, right? That fucking seems excessive. Is that just, that's insane? B.E. Bolton. That's exactly what it is. That's like spot on, honestly, spot on. Wait, hold on, let's get some background vibes here because, oh, come on, load, you bastard. Sure, I talk so much I can't even have a proper cigarette. Channel music. Just gonna see. You guys feel like ambient and some creepy stuff. Let's see, what's this? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's quite cool. Little eerie shit for the Saturday morning. Makes it feel more cartoony. Mork, they are getting greedy here in Cape Town with all the tourists. And that's the other problem. And good call there, Matthew, Scott. I think that's what they do. They go like they're getting a lot of a lot of people coming, and that's the problem. When you get foreigners coming here, they're going, oh my god, it's so cheap. It's so cheap to eat in South Africa. And you compare the stuff to America. Like a friend of mine, my really good friend from school, we've been friends for forever, mates, right? He said he went to overseas and like dinner, it's like you can't really do like going out to a restaurant that often. He says if he lived in Cape Town earning pounds, he could eat out. Like he could eat at the top fancy restaurant in Cape Town almost every single day, because that's just how it is. Peter Swagger, how's it, homie? Coke Zero can 300ml mug and bean, 36 rand. But see, there's another. That's another issue for me. Coke Zero bottle at Checkers, 18 rand. But there we go, Matthew. This specific thing annoys the crap out of me. You're going, okay, what have you done to it? How have you elevated a can of Coke? You don't even put a ribbon around it, right? That's the thing. They bring you a glass. So you're telling me I'm paying double for a glass? Come now. Honestly, I'll next time I'll bring my own 2-liter Coke and I'll pay for corkage. I'll pay like $30 for corkage. Get correct. When I see people eating McDonald's, I always hear Morpheus saying, do you think that's food? Listen, I mean, I know, yeah. Where was it? I saw this little video a day or two ago where they showed the difference between what was in stuff back then. Oh. My notification, apparently. Okay, I heard you. Good lord, just calm down. Calm down, phone. Okay, cool, sweet. My order is on its way. It's probably gonna be an hour. I'm gonna do like a thing where I pop off for a second. Yeah, so there's weird stuff in food now versus what there was. I see people. Yeah, let's just see that. I think it's true that Hewlett Sugar is closing down, and the VW. Is it? I mean, that's a massive loss, honestly. Hewlett Sugar is filled with liquidations. Yes. I don't know about VW. I know they're doing a shit ton of advertising. Yeah, but I'm still I can't get over this thing with the Coke. That's a great example of like just like how you try to screw us. I mean, I don't think it's worth it. You can't double the price on something. I found. I mean, I had a restaurant and we didn't do that shit. We didn't go like, you buy Coke for X amount of money. You don't sell it. Like, I mean, beer as well. I mean, I remember when it was like when you'd go to the bar and you'd get like I remember Van Hunks. Van Hunks was my I love because we stayed close to Van Hunks, right? I love going to Van Hunks. Absolute awesome place. Lovely. I dig the owner, Chris. He's such a fucking rad dude. And it's a really nice pub. It's like and the part I loved about it is like very muso-y, right? So a lot of the musos in Cape Town, we all go hang out there and you always pop into someone It's really cool, right? And I remember what was the price? It was 39. Why does it feel like ages ago? It's like 39, 40 rand, 49 rand for like a draft, either Devil's Peak or like a Castle Light draft or what's the other one, or Black Label. I mean, like that's not now. It's like you got like I remember like what is it called? Craft beer was spenny. But now I can't even imagine what shit costs now. It's out of control. Apparently BMW is pulling out of South Africa. Oh, cannot compete with the Chinese market. That's the thing. Trump needs to do shit, man. Well, not Trump. Cyril needs to just bend the knee. Bend the knee, Cyril. Wait, Mork, how much will it cost for what? Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. What do I do? Hold on 1 second. I'm back in a schmeckle. Damn it. Sorry about that, lads. There we go. Sorry, finally got my delivery. What did Matthew say here, Mark? How much will it cost me for you to tell Mrs. to calm down on Valentine's Day for no reason? Oh, you can do that, dude. That'd be awesome. She's not one of the. It's kind of the thing that you say to woke chicks. But the only time, listen, the thing is, I'm going to get you to say that to her when she's angry. That's when I'll pay you to do it. I mean, I'll do it anyway. I mean, do you guys know who I am? Obviously. Do you even know who I am? But why is Mork gone? Oh, Mork quickly ran to get his Wellington's Day delivery. Back in uni days, my classmates figured out the cheapest place to go have drinks and a good lunch. Dude, we used to do that. So we had it like, I remember when I just finished school, I was in Cape Town, first flat. We had it pegged, right? So like on a Monday night, there would be, I think there was a place called, I remember Monday nights, there was a 2-for-1 pizza, right? I kid you not, 29 Rand for 2 large pizzas. Buy one, get one free. Then on obviously Wednesday, you've got Wacky Wednesday. This is back in the day, right? Where shit was cheap. And all you did was there was like this place, and Friday nights, we'd know, okay, cool. Friday night, I think Friday night, wasn't it Van Hunks? There was another place. I think there was like the Shack. Yeah, the Shack had a beer special I think it was from 6 o'clock from 5 till 6. So happy hour, half price for beers, or 50% off on a beer. So I remember students, you ate like kings, right? You'd go here. I mean, I remember like one thing that there was this, I remember buying it. There was a little like corner store, right? And they did chip rolls, but absolutely phenomenal chip roll, like proper chip roll with spice and like, I think it was something ridiculous. It was like It was like a little hot dog roll, right? Like a little bigger than a hot dog roll. Cut that open, and then they would layer it with chips, and it'd be this parcel you take home. You could eat from it twice. There was 2 meals in there, and it was something ridiculous, like 16 rand, something like insane. And I bet you there's going to be old bullies in here going, when I was a dad, I spent 2 rand 50 for petrol. I remember paying 2 rand. No, I remember this as well. I remember paying 2 rand 79 for 340 ml Hansa. Holy crap! From the police canteen in 2003. That's why we went bankrupt. I'm joking. Oh Lord. No, I remember like, I think it was a Sunday mornings, my dad would send me to go get in the Sunday Times, right? And I think he'd be like $10, and it was like 5 rand for the Sunday Times. And then it was, I'd get myself a chocky or something, like a chocolate or some shit. I remember Rascals. Do you remember Rascals? I loved Rascals. I think I saw the ad the other day. But I'd get like a Rascals or something like, I'm like a fucking kid, you know what I mean? But like with 10 rand, you pay with a note. It was like, it's insane what shit costs now. I miss the days of driving with my gran and petrol. Ooh, we got a guest in the house, and we've got Ronaldo. Hey, sexy, show me your cave. What's that?
Hello, how's it going?
How's it? There we
Okay.
go. Just for Ronaldo.
Sorry, man.
Just for Ronaldo.
I was at the hardware store quickly. Should I?
This is from Ronaldo was requesting cave.
my
Yeah,
hair
let's
is
show Ronaldo some
Not
hair.
nearly as kafey as yours, but I mean, Ronaldo, who's the whiff kafey? Who's
Yeah,
got the
well,
headmaster?
Look at mine. Mine's got like the wind.
kafey?
I've got that
Yeah.
vibe. I just need a bucket of water, then I can do the thing where I
I'm
like.
not gonna lie,
do it in
your
slow-mo.
kafey does look like it identifies as a she, her.
Yeah,
Just
my hair is pronounced. Like, let's not kid around.
My hair also has pronouns. My hair pronouns is something like pisses off / Reese or something like that. That's the pronouns my hair has.
Just thank you, homie. Really appreciate it, bro. How was your evening last night? What did you finish? Did you watch? I remember Ronaldo was telling me when he finished stream last night, he's busy watching the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I'm actually honestly enjoying it, but I have one criticism. I can't not say. You know what is just killing me is the fact that the first episode great, the second 3 episodes are all like half an hour long, and I'm going, what are you guys doing? Why do you do this to me? Like, imagine waiting an entire week just to watch 30 minutes. I am so annoyed. I'm so angry. I was so angry. I'm rewatching House of the Dragon just to catch up on stuff.
I think.
So how are you? You had some major issues last night. That's why you couldn't stream.
Yes, dude, I was annoyed.
Was it sorted out?
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm not. Sorry, I thought I was in the wrong browser because I open up our stream in 2 browsers so that I can see the comments on the other side.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't like if I use the same browser for it for some reason. Talk Studio is weird. So sorry. Yeah,
No.
it was annoying to be doing that on a Friday evening when I was getting
Of
ready for
course.
stream, but also, I guess Charlie Foxtrot avoided. It wasn't.
What?
It wasn't that
It's
bad.
Charlie Foxtrot.
It's Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah.
I know. Charlie Foxtrot avoided, like a big breach avoided type of thing.
Oh, okay. That's like I don't know. That's like, is that like a military or like a hacker
No,
term?
it's just like imagine like if you are driving on your way to, I don't know, somewhere behind a
Yeah.
beer truck, and the beer truck or a truck just starts stuff falling off, and you're like dodging everything, and then you're like, oh my gosh, clusterfuck avoided.
Oh, that sounds. That sounds like a cool vibe.
Yeah.
The beer's falling, and then you grab one and you drink it. I don't know.
I mean, you're not wrong, but then there's also like, big stumps coming
of
across
course,
you.
yeah.
Other
Fucking
cars,
glass.
So, yeah, you're just
Just
avoiding
a-
a clusterfuck. So CF
Yeah, but I
avoided.
mean that technically in South Africa that wouldn't happen. The truck would drive and then pull over, and all of a sudden, within seconds, there would be all the villagers would be there taking the beer, scrambling, and like everybody like beating the driver to death while taking their shit.
You're not
you know, that's South
wrong,
Africa.
okay? So last time when we drove to Cape Town, because again, we love road tripping and driving to Cape Town, right?
Yeah.
Where was this? We were passing through. Geez, I forgot now what it's called. Like we're in the Western Cape already. Like there was this one thing where you like pass through like this dip, and then you go like up
N2
this.
or N1?
N1. So N1, yeah. I'm going. It's not Worcester. It's not.
So
It's higher up.
Oh, it's a bit. It's like
Higher
before
up.
Parel. Yeah, it's like it's you go to Doorings. It's the Thorns. I think it's just before
Higher up, a
Toasterfield.
little bit higher up, Toasterfield, somewhere in
So it's-
between there. Anyway,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah. There's this weird like you
traffic
go
is
all of a
standing
sudden.
still.
Yeah,
If
it
we
drops
had to
down
turn
like
around
a massive.
to go somewhere else, we would need to drive to PE to then get onto the N2 to then get to Cape Town, right? It wouldn't work. So we just sit there. So now we're like, inching in the traffic, and you start seeing people running this way, you start seeing people running back.
Oh god.
Cars isn't really coming from the front, then every now and then there's like some cars coming from the front. But the people running back are all carrying stuff. Now we couldn't quite make out what it is that they're carrying, but they're carrying stuff. And as we started getting closer, we see they were carrying bags of like dog food, like pallets, like dog pallets, but like those
fuck's
big
sake.
bags, I don't know, 20 kgs
Yeah.
or whatever. Like a
Those
bag of
things that
cement.
cost like $1,000 or something. Those things are
Dude.
expensive.
So as we got to the top, right, these guys started raiding this truck. They set this truck alight to obviously try and steal it because this truck was coming up the hill. So they're obviously slow. They're like, kind of like inching up the hill on the other side. And then as it got to the top, this truck was set alight. And whatever they couldn't extinguish, the guys were starting to steal it. But now you also smell like
insane.
burned dog pellets. That is a
Oh
unique
my
smell.
god.
But dude,
Dude.
people were running, carrying dog foods. Like, I mean, and then obviously as you're standing there, they're trying to sell the dog food back at you, like, 20 rand a bag or 10 rand a bag or whatever, take 3 for 50, whatever, they're making up their prices. All I'm knowing is like, in that week, everybody's getting dogs, dude.
Yeah.
Dog food's not a problem anymore. So hopefully, because also
I
like
don't
close to
get
like a
that.
little shack valley, I don't know what you call it, like in English, like in Afrikaans, you would say like a locatie, like
Yeah.
location or whatever. Like, I'm sure there's dogs in need. So, yeah, crazy. I don't know why they
I
were
don't
doing
get
it, but
that.
I think
Like,
they
it's
were
like-
trying to steal the truck.
Ronaldo says here, so you had the opportunity to come visit us, but didn't, Yanni. Al is throwing stuff around the house now.
That was before we knew him. It was like last year. It's before we knew Ronaldo.
Well,
Saying.
it still hurts.
I'm,
You know, it
I'm
still
not like
hurts.
sub to his channel for like 69 months. I mean, so
Dude, it still hurts though. You're a shame.
I know, dude.
Ronaldo,
I know it
I'm
hurts.
sorry. I'm sorry. He doesn't have to say the words. I'll say the words. I'm sorry. He was an absolute dick to you by not coming to your house when he didn't know you. This is
Yeah.
Whistler. This is Whistler. Absolute knob end.
I aim to disappoint. If I could make that a number plate, I would. It's just too long. Somehow aim to please, AIM2 PLS is also like frowned upon, so people would misunderstand me if I have that. So let's not go there.
Yeah, let's not forget a thing. He's just
Not that kind of
exactly.
please, right? So
Ronaldo, 100% right. He only thinks about himself. He's so selfish. Like last night, right? He had some fucking stupid problem, and I wanted to watch his stream, and now I was just like, I'll just go fuck myself. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
You're like, and then I spoke to you later. You're like, oh no, I'm not doing anything. I was like, okay, but like, not
2
streaming.
hours later, dude.
I was like,
2
it was
hours
like-
later.
It was like an hour later. Come now.
I went downstairs at like 9 o'clock. So you're lying.
What's it? Robbie says waiting for the Avengers Assemble live stream. Ooh, that's happening on Monday.
I only aim to pee. Yeah, poor Ghost Humper. He was also getting ready. He had his stream snacks ready, everything. And I'm like, yeah, but about that.
Not even a sorry. Nothing, eh?
I did say
First time to
sorry.
hear the- No, you didn't. I didn't see you say sorry. You just said, oh, God.
I said sorry to him on WhatsApp.
Well, we didn't hear
sorry to
shit.
someone
I'm just saying. I don't
He
know if
can
you
vouch for me.
you
I'm
can't.
sure he'll come
What
through
did he
for me.
say?
At least
Sorry.
somebody will come through
Did
for
he
me.
apologize?
Okay, wait.
Like the second before it happened, I don't believe you for a second.
Let me
I didn't get
double-check.
any apologies about
Did I
not
say?
streaming last night.
I did say sorry, but I'm annoyed now. That's what I said. It's not like the best
that's
apology,
really
but I
bad.
mean, you know,
That's
I did
fucking
use the word
horrible.
sorry. I mean, it's better than that school's apology. What was that other school that had to apologize this week? Ronaldo
What
did like
school?
2 videos about them. I forgot that school's name. Some school. They against, was it King David or something? There was another school in King David, and then they cancelled some tennis thing because there was some Rodine. Road one.
Oh, Rodine.
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, my apology was better than that school's apology.
Oh,
I
there you
owned
go,
up.
yeah.
I said like, hey, I'm sorry. Like I came out straight. I didn't beat around the bush. Like, sorry. The word sorry makes Whistler nauseous. Because I don't have to say it a lot, Reese. We actually had a professional tell us that I'm right more than you. Like we had a
What?
professional, like a person.
What do you mean when you
like
say a professional?
Like a psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever that they called. I don't know. But she said, like, yes, you know, Reese Whistler is right more than you.
I don't think you. It's Wellington's
No, we
Day.
did.
I don't think you should be saying that on like not
No,
live.
I mean, I'm not rubbing it in at all. I'm not rubbing it in at all. So
Study some mood. Hello, BS Cook. What?
You know, I'm a picture person. I don't want to say what I just imagined.
Oh my god, guys. Oh, God, this is so awesome. I love this. You can go fuck yourself. It's a douche. I'm gonna agree with you there, Reese. You should be nothing but like special to you today. I hope did you wake her up with like roses in bed?
I gave her a gift yesterday. I couldn't wait anymore.
What did you give her?
We can't talk about it. Stream. You don't have plus 18.
Is it a sex book? Oh my god! It's a butt plug. No, I know it is. It's a butt plug that's got the Mork Rock like logo on it, and it shines whenever she walks. It's like got shines Mork Rock show on the ground. Oh my god, that's so
hard.
cool!
It is hard. I'm not gonna lie. It is hard. It does come with instructions.
It's hard. It comes with instructions.
Yeah, but I mean, you can say the same thing about Lego, right? Lego's also hard and comes with instructions.
Oh, that's
So
also true.
Get your mind out the gutter, please, Mork.
I can't help myself. Okay. it was Whistler in a Labubu suit. Oh my god, that would actually be cock funny.
That would only happen once, and there would be no phones around, and then that won't happen again.
Would you do that?
Would I do that?
Yeah.
I've worn lots of suits before, dude. I'm not afraid to do stuff. I'm afraid for what gets recorded when you do stuff. Talking about that, did you see what happened in the US with the Epstein files?
There's so much shit going on, so I'm like, maybe.
I think Pam Bondi is a legend. They must make the files available for everybody to access.
I read that this morning.
And then they recorded what people were doing. So like everybody gets a login and they get their own private sessions and whatever, but they were recording what people were searching. And based out of that, they could profile to see who is recording it from an investigative perspective versus who's recording it to see who they need to protect.
Yeah, and also they were because they had what was it? Yeah, like I heard about it. So she Pam Bondi gave everybody in like all of Parliament or whatever
judicial whatever thing is called. But
unredacted,
unredacted versions of all the documents and stuff, so that they could access it.
Yeah, but then she came out and while she was doing the hearing, she said that every keystroke was logged, and they basically looked at what you were looking at.
Yeah. So if I would log into the files and I then search for your name,
exactly.
You're not part of the thing, then they were like, so why would I be searching for you? So then they kind of like drew analytics from that and said, okay, cool. So I'm most likely trying to protect you. So That's why I'm trying to see what's in the files about you, or
Yeah.
whatever. Right. So there was that. There was like all the different types of things people were searching for. They were kind of like just drawing on the analytics, which I think is a good thing. They kind of hung themselves. So yeah.
Sorry. All in the front.
It's called the Lenono. I can just see like the ad, like a.
Wild Bear says, Mork behavioral science teaches us that you shouldn't apologize. There we go. This is science. It's fucking science. You shouldn't apologize for who or what? For
who you are, nor should you apologize for telling the truth. True.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Also, have you thought about this though, right? I mean,
Yeah.
women are always right, and men are always wrong. Okay.
I mean,
So if a man makes a statement to say that women are always right,
yeah,
is that statement then wrong? Because
like 4D chess up in here.
like I don't know, we should ask AI this question, like, okay, if this and this is the variables and you do this, what does this mean?
But no, it's true. You make a hard point. Oh man, what did I get a Biden for? What did I say wrong now?
That's a Biden. I had to bail you out.
What did I do?
There. You were fucking up the sentence.
Oh, okay. But sometimes I'm tired. I mean, you guys know I can't read. What the fuck? It's like this is not. See, but this is not fair, right? It's like imagine like you know what this is. This is the same as if there was some like, you know what? Like, have you seen that video of let me show it to you guys.
By Reese,
Where's Reese going?
a client.
Oh, is it the Chinese
Client
lady?
is ready. I don't know. She did say to me this morning, a client. Why can't I see her chat now? Like, it's not refreshing. Sending messages is only supported for hosts. We know that. My last thing is the Biden message. Like, I don't see the by Reese. I don't see anything like that. Oh, there we go. Now it's refreshing. That's
Oh
weird.
yeah. Sometimes it's like, yeah. This is the other day when I was doing the stream. This was like, it obviously it pulls from there, so it's a little bit tarded.
There's no excuse though. We live in 2026, dude. We have AI and stuff.
Oh, okay, I found it. It's this one. See, you know how I feel about this whole vibe of like I getting a Biden point for every time I can't read something well. It's technically the same as this. Let me share this with you guys. It's pretty much it's kind of like this thing here.
We already know we're gonna win.
It's that kind of confidence that continues to amaze people who watch Dylan play, because he's doing all of this blind.
You know how I can't see, and a lot of people think that a blind person can't play football.
But this courageous youngster has proven those people wrong. On the
We shouldn't be
Sorry.
laughing.
Well, the
But you're
music
not
made me
wrong.
laugh. But
I mean-
my point is the following, right? It would be like if like you shouting at this kid if someone throws the ball at him and go like, and then he misses, and then like Matthew's there going, "Oh, nice catch, dumbass." That's what the Biden thing is. That's the same. That's my point here. Sorry, I just wanted to point that out.
Trying to think if I can disagree with that statement.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Wait, shut up, take my money. Where can I watch this?
I do.
Yeah.
I do think
Sorry.
you need to be commended, recognized for trying to read while you have this disability that you have openly.
There we
spoken
go,
about.
right? I should get like fucking Oscar.
The Biden
But here we
counter
go, like-
is actually not a negative thing; it's a positive thing. It's how many times you tried.
It's like telling
You-
fat people to stop eating.
What I'm saying.
It's kind of the same thing.
I'm
Yeah, it's like
talking
it's
about you
motivation
not
to be
trying.
better.
Like this is how many times you tried. So you
Yeah.
tried 3 times on this stream.
I did, yes.
That's how we're seeing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
That's
This
not
is
really
actually
how we're
dangerous.
seeing it.
parents should be realistic. But this is again, look, this is so like this thing is pretty old, right? This video of this kid, the blind kid playing football. But this is one of those things where sort of, and this is a good thing that Ronaldo points out here. It's actually dangerous. It's absolutely irresponsible for parents to allow. Like I mean, like because they're doing it for the sake of like, like being inclusive, which is cool. But like it's absolutely insane to do that. And now we have where we are now. And I think there was a movie. What was the movie? They made fun of this. They made fun of this. I think it's Not Another Teen movie where they're playing football and there's like the sort of the mentally challenged kid, and he catches the ball and then these two guys tackle him and then tackle him in half. But I mean, yeah, I agree with you. It's also very savage. I know. Reading more will make
I don't
it
know,
better.
right? I mean, sometimes I think it's a little over the top. Sometimes you're doing that poor child an injustice by encouraging
100%.
them to do something that is going to hurt them. But dude, this morning I was thinking about it. I was cleaning the pool quickly because we had like a massive storm yesterday. And I was throwing out the leaves from like the leaf catcher and stuff in the pool. And I'm like, why do they have to have this marking on the the big rubbish bins that you take out like every week, like the big ones? Those big ones that they empty out in the truck. It has like written up on there is like no hot ash.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is like self-explanatory, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's gonna
plastic,
melt.
you put hot ash
Yeah.
in there, like, but they had to go and put up there because somewhere in history somebody put hot ash inside there.
Not just once, because it's not a one-time thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not going to put warning labels on thing like, okay, maybe, like how many times? Okay, here's a question, right? So let's just make let's argue. Let's make a hypothetical argument about this. How many times do you think people drank bleach before they went, "Don't drink this" on the bleach bottle?
I don't know. Like, there's a lot of stuff that says do not consume, do not get in your eyes,
Yeah,
do not
but what-
whatever.
but
Like, I
like-
think that is like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the question though: what happens if you drink bleach? You won't die. You'll be sick, like you'll vomit,
But I mean-
and fucking whatever. You'll
but I
come
mean,
to the
don't you-
hospital, but you're not gonna die. You're gonna die.
Yeah, but here's my question: who puts bleach in their mouth and go, "This tastes yummy. I'm going to swallow"? No one. If you put it in your
No.
mouth, you drink it and then like you put it in your mouth and go, "Oh, that's lovely. I like," and then swallow it. Like I think this is going to sound rough. Maybe you deserve.
No, I don't
maybe
disagree.
It's just like fuck around and find out. Listen, obviously when it comes to kids, it's a different story, right? You've got some kid playing and then like, it looks like a bottle of milk, and then starts to drink it. But at the same time,
But I do
a
think
child-
you're gonna spitting like as you.
Yeah, of
that
course.
gets
But that's the
into
thing.
your
It's
mouth.
like you
That
might
is-
swallow minuscule amounts of it, but like you wouldn't drink it, right?
Dude, I don't know. Like ghost hunters, people still do dumb shit. That is
That's
true,
true.
right?
Sorry,
People
that's true, yeah.
people do. Like I don't know why. And I'm not talking about the living on the edge, people jumping off bridges and whatever.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
Jackass. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, like the jackass level of people. That is just. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is wait, this
Yeah,
is
like
from
having a-
Ronaldo. I just want to wait, it's like having a do not jump sign off there. They've actually I swear they've got that on there. I can kid
Really?
you not. I think the last time I went there, the edge is dangerous. And I'm going like why do you need to tell that to someone? It's like they have signs there that says don't stand on the edge. And it's like, is that not self-explanatory? Like you get to the edge and there's a little wall and you look over it and you go, oh my God, that's very high. I shouldn't fuck around on here.
But it's that thing of
Why do
common
we-
sense, though, right?
But so then my argument is this. Are people just becoming dumber that we have to put on and like you said, like with the whole Biden thing, right? Is that helping to combat it? And like, are we helping along? Are warning signs doing anything, helping it, or is it doing the opposite?
I
See,
know, right?
There, like I'm going. I'm losing faith in society, and I really think we're becoming dumber by the day. There is like the fact that you have to put contains nuts in peanut butter is insane.
It's in the name. Peanut.
Again, and they still put it on the thing. Like,
so here's the thing, though, right? Remember a while ago, I think Spoon still said he disagrees with it, and then I'm like, but you know, statistics kind of like shows otherwise. And then I re-looked at it again, and I think maybe statistics, depending on how you look at it, statistics is different, right? But we spoke about it like on average, I think every 10 years, people's IQ go up. Because like, think about it, kids these days, 3-year-old, 4-year-olds, whatever, they on average smarter than what we were when we were kids, you know, of that age, 30, 40 years ago, right? So that's one thing. Kids do get a little bit smarter, but then in the same sense though, as well as I think what you're looking at it very narrow-minded by saying just looking at how they interact with technology. But then you look at like how they interact with life. And there I think they're like 10% IQ lower, right? Because you have stupid shit like participation awards. You have stupid shit like everybody gets a prize. Everybody's a winner.
Label that says
you can be
peanut butter
everything,
contains nuts.
You know, whatever though, right? So that balance screws it up for me. And I think maybe that's where Spoon was coming from if you look at it like holistically.
Yeah.
I think holistically, kids are growing up maybe like a little naive that, you know,
I think,
will be there
how
for them.
I think I watched the thing on they're trying to explain the IQ vibe. Obviously, the IQ of the entire population goes up, right? So it goes up, and then I can't remember. I'm completely
unless it's like one of those inbred countries. But yes, in a first world country where you don't have all that shit, the IQ population should be going up.
Yeah, but I mean, but then again, it's like, but the average does the average stay the same then? So like, if I don't know, I'm not an expert.
On average, it's higher. But I mean, think about it, right? When we were kids and we needed to do a school project, we would go to like the library. You go and like go through stuff. You would make some photocopies. You would go and write or do your thing, cut it out, make photocopies, hand in whatever school project you had to hand in. You had your references of what you used. It was legit, right? Fast forward 20 years.
Yeah, you can just go, hey,
use the internet, right? We're not even there yet. Kids just use the internet. They just have information at their fingertips. As a kid, my parents bought us things like the encyclopedia and all of these, like, you know, you had like all these books and stuff at home, and it was used for research, and we had that. Now you don't have that anymore. Now you just have.
I remember we had the encyclopedia at my house. My
those
parents got, like, you know,
burgundy.
And like you go and
like,
dinosaurs and shit like that. It was there, you know.
100%. And then you fast forward another 20 years, and you just, hey Grok, write me an essay on this, no longer than 3 pages. Give me all of the citations and references and whatever that you use at the end. Copy paste. Done.
Yeah, done.
Right.
But
so
also,
I
think what you're saying is also like the fact that you had a library, you had to go there and do it.
Spectrum. There we go.
That adds a bunch of stuff to it as well. It's not like you just go like, I mean, I've seen videos where you hand a kid a book and they go, or like a photograph, and they try and zoom into it. You're going like,
everything they touch, they try and like interact with it in a modern way.
Which is weird. So it's like, I was like, yeah, cool. Maybe the one side of your brain is getting better in the sense of like they're easier to adapt to technology. But I
don't think they approach technology with limitations,
like using a kettle. Right? What?
No, I get you, but they approach technology differently. Like we approach technology knowing that, you know, touchscreen. Surely this can't have a touchscreen, whatever, and we see keyboards, and that's how we interact. Whereas kids do look at it differently. Something else I wanted to mention, right?
Yeah.
I had a conversation with somebody at work the other day, and they were saying like, you know, the kid's like 10, 11 years old, and he was saying like they need to do like a school project, and then they were talking about like something like a silly thing they have to write about. Like, let's say, you know, how does photosynthesis work or whatever. So you pick the kid up in school, and you're like, on your way home, you're like, so how was school? Whatever. It's like, oh yeah, we need to do a project for next week, Monday, and we talk about like photosynthesis. It's like, so how does it work? Like, how does the plants work? And now you need to explain that shit. When we last did it, I don't know, 30 years ago.
Right, when it's
So
in school.
now kids are like, okay, so Dad, we have to do this project. Ask Grok what Grok thinks, or ask Gemini what Gemini thinks, right? And in the car, they're like, hey, Gemini, do this.
Done.
What he started doing is then, because they have to write a little thing for school, he's using Gemini for that. But then he takes the data from Gemini, puts it into Notebook LM, and then he makes like flashcards with it and like a little podcast thing they can listen to in the car. But then the flashcards like gives all these things, like explain this, explain carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide, or explain all these little things. The flashcards would bring it up. And the kid has like this whole learning experience. By the time they go and recite their thing they have to do or whatever, they've actually learned something though, right?
They've actually,
That's
they
the
know
flip
it's
side of technology though. You're not just
there is
copy pasting something, right?
completely with you. There's benefits to it. Like, I mean, like I was in school, I'm going like, okay, cool. The fact that I know how photosynthesis works, I'm just going, how would I ever use this in the world? Like the fact of knowing that. So now if
deciding to be a pothead and, you know, start
I
the
need
whole
exactly. I need to grow shit, you know? Like the only time I've ever incorporated any of that shit I learned with regards to photosynthesis was like, you know, watering my lawn and going like, oh well, you got to water at a certain time, it needs a bit of sunlight, you know, that's the only time. So like I'm going, apart from that, what does that actually teach you? I'm going like, at the same time we could maybe make the argument, is schooling in its current form, like what is it actually teaching people?
Just read that for us there quickly, please.
No, I'm not fucking reading that. I don't even know what office letters mean.
Matthew, you know what to do.
Like also, like for example, here's another one. Like right, like I had option at my school to take. Because I was mathematics was not my thing, right? So I took business maths, which is like, you know, like working out tax
accounting
and
stuff.
Kind of more accounting. It's not like x equals the pi of fucking square root of what. Like, and I'm going.
Yeah, we just called it accounting in school. We had math and accounting was separate.
So what I'm going like, apart from like, if you're now, I think the only time you're going to be using high grade math like that would be if you're going into like the sciences, right? And how many of the kids are actually going into that? So I'm going like, isn't that entire model, is that schooling model still the same, or have they started changing it? Why even begin to teach people things that they're never going to use? Like, how do you need to use that in plumbing, for example, or like, do you need it in carpentry or
I
shit
get
like
you.
that? Like,
So here's the thing, though, right?
You common sense can't we teach? Because here's the issue I have. You have people that finish high school. Again, like South Africa is probably the worst example of that, because we have people that are finishing matric that can't even read, right? So, but I'm going for the people that can. How a lot of the stuff that they're being taught in school, how does that function in their day-to-day world? They don't know how to do a budget. They don't know how to do like how to put a CV together. They don't have like how to send an email. Like you see the fucking mails I get sometimes from people going, hi, hi, job you have. And I was going like, fuck no, Yoda, I'm sorry. Go back to the fucking Jedi Academy.
So do you think maybe critical thinking is missing?
I think common sense is missing.
But I think critical thinking also.
But I don't think they teach. How do you teach that to? How does the government teach that to children? I mean, it's the government. I just want to see. Wait, kids today panic when the Wi-Fi drops. Back in the 80s and 90s, there was no AI. If you got caught cheating, the only flash code, I think you mean flash card, was the teacher's lightning fast reflexes.
Yeah, you would get a smacking, right? Like a beating or something. But I mean, and I get that. The thing is, for me,
you said his name.
Genetics. there's an element for me of being able to do something the long way, if I can do it like that. Like the other day on Ronaldo's WhatsApp group, somebody posted a thing to say, hey, helping my fifth grade kid with math. and we getting a different answer, like the two of them getting a different answer. And it was like one of these things, like a train goes from like year to year so far, and then so far and so far, and how long is it from A to B, or whatever, right? And a couple of us, like in the chat, like, this is interesting. I love these puzzles, right? So I start writing it out. I love those things, do the math, and then posted it. And then like, yep, we get 7, I get 8. I'm like, shit, I don't know. Let me recheck it, and then I get 8 again. And then like, okay, let's ask AI for the answer. AI gets 8. We're like, okay, so we guess the answer is 8, right? But the thing is, though, there is a sense of reward in a way when you get to calculate and do something. Now, okay, the reward's obviously very small for something silly as this. Mathematicians and those guys get like way bigger reward when they calculate those things, right? But I mean, I think that's where the critical thinking bit for me comes in, is like untangling it. Like, for example, I was in the call yesterday, got pulled in on the 11th hour. It was like 5 p.m. or something. They were struggling, and there was something wrong, and something stopped working, but it was working yesterday. And people were just struggling to try and figure out what happened, right? And they pulled me in the call like, hey, do I know if this is blocked or not? Are we blocking this IP address? And I'm like, no, we don't block any IPs. But like, just applying, like, and I'm not saying people in the call weren't thinking properly. It's just like applying the logic of, let's just take a few steps back and let's see what broke, and let's start ruling out things, right? I have the saying where I say, leave no stone unturned, right? When we troubleshoot something, I leave no stone unturned, even if you think it's stupid. I'm like, just please, just tick that box. My OCD wants that box ticked, right? Let's go and check on all of those things. And by untangling something like that, you sometimes prove that, hey, this thing that you said isn't the issue, is actually the issue, because we've ruled out everything else. So, right? That bit for me is what's missing a lot when it comes to people that needs to do work, fix a car, fix something that isn't working. Like you said, a plumber or something, like this thing isn't working or whatever. You know, there is an element of critical thinking with that for me, that you just need to kind of like approach this thing with some common sense, some logic, some, I don't know, you can't just wing it, right? Everything in life, we can't wing it.
Totally with you. This is a read comments here. You did, Spoon. Oh, by the way, see that the Venezuelan oil is now being shipped to Israel. Didn't I call it? I'm sorry, you're 100% right. I said, is it going to China? You're right.
I was actually with Spoon on that. She can apologize to me. I'm teasing. I have no view.
Both of you.
All I know is that there was oil that people were upset about.
It was crude oil. Fucking what's his name was wrong.
Now? What happened now with what was his name? What was his name?
Maduro.
President's name? Maduro.
I have no idea.
Is he still in custody in the US? Is he?
I think so. I don't know. Obviously, he's gonna. There's probably going to be a trial or something. I don't know how it works. I mean, also, what's happening in Venezuela currently? Like, who's in charge? Who's running the show? Because there's one thing we were talking about.
The president they voted for, isn't it? The president they voted for, they didn't get to.
Yeah, is he in charge, or is it Maduro's sort of? Sorry, peanut butter stuck in my throat. It's Maduro's like people still running the vibe. So Spoon says he's facing trial next month.
So the thing is, though, right? Sometimes if you cut off the head of the snake, everything else just dies, right? I don't know how much of a head of the snake he was compared to.
But I mean, like, listen, let's apply that rational or that logic to South Africa, right? If you had to take out, hypothetically, you had to take out Cyril, like, do you think the ANC is going to stop? No, bro.
No.
This is the argument.
The same argument on the EFF. If you were to take out Malema and he were to go to jail for longer than 12 months, I think the EFF will just fail.
Yeah, I think so.
Malema is the EFF.
Yeah, that's 100%. But I mean, that's a different snake altogether. I think the ANC is more like a hydra. You know what I mean? It's like you cut off, because I mean the thing is that Cyril Ramaphosa is not the ANC. He's never been. It's all the people. Yeah. It's the NEC that's running it. I mean, this is a sort of Ronaldo conversation. But I mean, that's the one thing I was thinking about this. I was thinking, for example, I remember a while back I was watching Ronaldo stream, and he made a good argument with regards to voting for smaller parties, and because the thing is, South Africa is never going back to a one-party led country ever again. It's going to be this sort of whole bunch of different political parties running the country together, right? That's the future of our country from now on. But here's the thing: I was just thinking about it, going, if you had to select a smaller party, and people start voting for them, the only thing I would kind of be worried about in the beginning is the fact is they don't have the people in all the places. Like, if imagine who's like
like the local governments and all that stuff. The local
like municipalities. No, like say
I don't know how it would work. Like Ronaldo would need to explain that, but
that's a then maybe it's a good chat with Ronaldo next time.
my assumption is, if they grow to the point that they would be the bigger party, either you would have like local GNUs, or they would how do you say, like kind of like get people to start to run it for them, like get people. But the challenge is though,
that's where the problem comes in.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, let's talk about the Freedom Front Plus though, right?
Yeah, let's use that example.
If you just join the Freedom Front Plus, to go and become a mayor, or to go and be something low.
I've got a good hypothetical for you. So let's say hypothetically, the next election, the Freedom Front Plus win the entire Western Cape. But the thing is, they don't have that. Like how, what will you do now if there's like, so now you've got to put a Freedom Front Plus mayor in sort of every town. Like, this is now Cape Town. You need one for all the big metros, whatever. Paarl, Swellendam. Like, do they have that many now? The issue is now you don't have the people. Now you got to go and find people, and that's where the problem comes in. Is going, how do you vet all those people in such a short amount of time?
Because it's about the values, though, right? It's about the values of the Freedom Front. It's what they stand for. It's everything.
Yeah,
I agree with you. That's what I was gonna say. Is like, if it was me, I would treat it as running an organization, running a company, and I would move resources around. So if I know school, so we didn't get some ward in Centurion, so or something in Gauteng or whatever, let's take that good guy that's there. So who's that buff guy, that William Jacobson, whatever guy? It's like, let's ask him, do you want to move to Cape Town, bro? We give you this year. I would do that from a strategic perspective, but then I'm approaching it from like a business point of view, though, right? I've been in an organization that I'm in the mining industry. Whenever we went and acquired a mine somewhere or start up a new mine somewhere, I'm talking about going from exploration, greenfields up to a mine, right? So there's nothing, and then we build everything from scratch.
From
you do
scratch.
move like 10% of some of the staff there to start it up.
Yeah, of course. To get it going.
Some like junior engineer becomes a senior engineer there or whatever, and then you start building out the local community and all of those things, right? So that's probably how I would approach it. But again, it's a Ronaldo question. I don't quite know how that would work.
I just want to comment on Spoon. Spoon says yes, exactly. You don't know what's going on. That's the point. Yeah, well, this is with regards to Maduro. I completely. We don't know. We don't know who's running the country. We know absolutely nothing. But he says he's not Stalin. Oh, Maduro's not. No, he's not. He's not. You really could just fix issues going with resegregation.
Here we go. Talking about that, did you see in my Discord, our good friend Viking posted us a photo. He's out at sea somewhere on the aircraft carrier or whatever they're on. See like a gun sticking out on the top.
No, I didn't. Wait, where?
Oh, in my Discord, in my general chat.
Oh, yes.
Like, I mean, I know he's sitting on like a American aircraft carrier gunship thing, whatever, but doesn't that look peaceful?
Oh, this photo where it's just out in the ocean.
Yeah. Doesn't that look peaceful? Like,
it looks very beautiful. I'm going like I'm I don't know, the ocean's scary to me.
I think somebody made a statistic that we know more about space than the ocean.
That's why I say I'm like going like, I don't know, we don't know what's in there, man.
Should we claim kingship instead?
Actually, no. This is right. I remember we had a chat about this. This is 100% true, and it's like the rationale and logic here is fucking second to none. He goes the whole vibe of resegregation. If he goes like, no, I'm not trying to be edgy. I mean that literally. Nation state borders is just skilled segregation, and it's like once you contemplate that and you actually think about it and you realize it's true. There's no way getting around it. You're going like, oh wait, so that segregation is fine, but other segregation is not fine. And you're going like, now make a justification, like a logical justification.
Talking
why
like our provinces, like our America has states, we have provinces, that type of vibe.
Like for example, like our country is segregating everybody else. We have segregation. Our borders are basically we're segregating non-South Africans.
Oh yeah, to the north, like in Namibia, Botswana.
Yeah, Namibia, everybody. Other countries are segregated from our country, but somehow, and then you apply that. You try and apply that logic to going, well, segregating within the country is somehow it's worse. But you're going like now, it's almost like that whole. It's a what would be the right way of saying this? I don't know the words right now. Like you can't apply that that moral, like try now that where does the morality fall? Is it like, oh, it's totally fine when we do it with borders, but when it's within the country, it's like that's pure evil. And we're going like, oh wait, hold on, that's it's inconsistency. That's hypocrisy kind of to a degree, right? Segregation by country is by legal paperwork, that's fine. Segregation by melanin, oh, that's somehow worse. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I think the difference is because when you're in a country, you belong to a thing. When you're not in the country, it's something else. Like there's a sense of unity in a country, though, right?
Yeah.
Which is why it's different.
But I mean, I think the moral argument goes out the window when you look at like, for example, America right now, right? Where it's like you've got like, oh my God, how dare you only like Americans, and then the left is going, everybody's allowed to come here. You know, like it's insane.
So Ghost Stomper writes, we can't handle the pressure under the sea. There's no pressure in space, and that's why we know more about what's out there than what's down there. You know, what's out there than what's down there.
Yeah.
So Ghost Stomper, a couple of evenings ago, Mork and myself were chatting off the stream, and I can't remember how we got to the point, but Mork doesn't believe we landed on the moon, and I was like.
Yeah,
I gasped. I'm like, what did you
don't
say? And then me and him had like a whole 2-hour conversation.
It was fun though. No, I don't. I honestly think the moon landings at the time, whether we've gone there now, maybe yeah, but I think at the time in the 1960s, I think that was done specifically just for show. I don't think we had the tech. I just don't believe it.
Like
I don't believe we went there. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it was done to try and just to show. I think it was like Stanley Kubrick. He shot it, and then go watch The Shining, and it's just littered with clues from Stanley Kubrick about him doing it. I honestly don't think they went there, because China landed on the moon in 2013.
I haven't really followed who's been landing there.
Yeah, China landed on the moon. They put up a whole video of it, then they deleted it because it looked so fake.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, bro, promise you. Yeah,
to my knowledge, the last people that landed we landed in the 60s, 70s. Whenever, what was it? Apollo 11.
Did China land on the moon?
You need to ask DeepSeek for that. That's a DeepSeek question.
No, man, it's like a good question.
Unmonitored.
China first landed on the moon. First landed a robotic probe on the moon on December 14th, 2013. And they had a whole video of it, right? Well, they landed a probe on the moon, but then eventually they deleted the video because it looked it was just CGI. And people going, this isn't real. And they're going, no, it's fucking real. And it's like, no, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't believe it for 1 second that we land on the moon. Humans landed there. I think it was all sort of done to win that sort of arms race vibe. Whether we went there maybe like fucking 50 years later somewhere in the 2000s, we've landed probes, they landed shit there. Sure, I don't think it happened in the 60s. I just don't think we had the tech for it.
Look at Spoon's comment, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, if you look at it from the public point of view,
I agree with that one.
different. But if you're looking at it from like a military point of view, and in this case, I am treating NASA almost as like US military. Those guys get funded.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the military does, whatever.
100%.
Their tech is from the 80s already, though, right? They just had it in the 60s. We only got access to it later. So,
okay, cool. You can make that argument,
think
but
tech was a bit more advanced in. Like, we barely got TV. When did we get TV? In the 50s, 60s.
Yeah, but here's the it was in the 60s we got TV. I remember like we got TV later on. We got like 10 years later because South Africa was behind and maybe like sanctions and all that shit.
You also weren't born yet, bro.
Yeah, also, but I mean, like,
when I was born, we had a TV. You know?
Yeah. When I was a kid, we had TV. But my mother used to tell me, and my mother's what, like, how old was my mother? I don't know. My mother's like what? I can't remember.
Television was primarily invented in the mid-1920s, with the first working demonstration of a mechanical television system in 1926. Okay, but that's not mainstream. So when did the TV
NASA's military tech, but yes, there's no way they did that. I don't for 1 second believe that they went to the fucking moon in the 60s. And what was the official story? What's the official story? Why, like, you must hear the official story from NASA why they couldn't go back. They literally said they accidentally lost all the information, all the data that they had on how they got there. They deleted it or it was misplaced.
I went and researched that. I would love to see the video that you saw about it, because I did see that they deleted the data, but they didn't think that they needed to keep it. Like, it wasn't like accidental, like, oh shit.
But I mean, like, but that's the reason they never went back there. That's the official position from NASA. The reason why we didn't really know how to.
Like, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know why. Like, I can't argue that. Like, I have no facts to argue with that or anything like that.
No, but I mean, it's one of those things. It's either you believe it or you don't.
The point on aliens, though.
Yeah.
Do I believe there's something else out there? I don't think God created this world and it's just us, right?
Why not?
With my religious mind to it. I have a scientific view on that as well. We can touch on that later. But here is where I'm like, why would the aliens all gravitate towards the US and Area 51 and all of those things? Why would they not just land anywhere in the world?
Why would they only land in America? Why is only Americans getting abducted?
Yeah. So that for me is like, like, explain that a little bit to me. The point on
I was Spoon on this one.
Also, it's America. I don't believe anything the Yanks say. But now think about assimilation, and think about NPC versus, I don't know, this is a word, like an RPC, like a role-playing character, versus a non-playable character. Everything's predefined. I don't think us as us as humans are predefined NPCs, though, right? We do have our own will. We can do whatever we want. That's why the world kind of like does what it does, because, but how far are we really not from creating this our own simulation? I mean, look at VR. VR is there. Look at like Ready Player One, whatever. So what's the chance that we are actually already in a simulation, somebody else's simulation? And this is how this simulation is playing out. And now this simulation is kind of like glitching the matrix, learning about, let's build our own simulation. Like the Truman Show vibe, whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. The one part, if you think about now, like a lot of the stuff now, it's like going, like, who was the camera guy that was filming the guys taking the first step and then leaving, and like, did they take that camera with? And like, there's a lot of inconsistencies with it, with the moon landings. The fact that they had such a clear call when at the time you couldn't like broadcasting. Like I'm going like, I just don't. It's one of those things where it's like there's enough evidence to make the preposition, the preposition the proposition that they didn't go, and there's enough information to say that they did, right? So it's one of the two things, or either you like it's almost like either you think the communist was good or communism is bad. You know what I mean?
No,
It's
I
like
get you.
there's
But when it comes to like 60s tech, and let's just talk about broadcasting, right? The foundation of broadcasting and how signals work and the signal spectrum worked and whatever didn't change. It modernized. We have way faster, more high bandwidth, more whatever. But I mean, it didn't change. Even if we could receive a 480p stream and it took a couple of minutes to get here, if you were to use the same tech now, the exact same tech, it's not impossible. Like FM transmission, radio transmission. I mean, look at that lady. What was that lady that flew that plane? The first lady that flew around the
Amelia
world.
Earhart.
Amelia
the one that died,
Earhart,
that got
right?
lost. Yeah.
Then she got lost, right? But if you look at like, you know, how she went through, like, because she like flying like down to the south, like somewhere in Brazil, whatever, like how they decided which beacons they would use, how it worked with the antennas, whatever. I mean, it's not impossible, right? None of that stuff is impossible. All of it is plausible. No, sorry, I don't want to interrupt.
No, it's just of course she got lost. She's a woman. I do want to. I don't want to
Day. Let's be nice.
I don't want to listen. I don't want to. I don't want to. Fuck, no, I can't say that now. But my wife got lost the other day using not just one GPS, 2 GPSs, like the car's GPS and her own, and she still got fucking lost. So, baby, hopefully, I didn't think she's at work. She's not watching, so I can say that. I won't get into trouble. Maybe she won't look at this. No, but yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm just looking at it now. Go like I look at the, you know, when I look at it, right? I this is what I said to you the other night. My sort of the main reason I would go like I don't think it happened would be if you look at government as a whole, like American government, specifically American government, any fucking government, right? They lie about so much stuff, right? So much stuff, but somehow certain things you go like, oh, but there can't be corruption there. It's like, imagine there's corruption, like for example in South Africa, right? There's corruption in Eskom, there's corruption in the police, there's corruption in SARS, every single one of them. But then all of a sudden there's like, let's say water and sanitation. You go like, well, there can't be corruption there, because you're going, but why not? If the corruption is everywhere, I'm going like, because the thing is, what they wanted to do, they wanted to win, they wanted to make America look good. So like, maybe they could have, I don't think they went there. I think they wanted to win the thing, because it was like, dude, remember the people, like, you remember the people standing outside, the fucking cities were standing there, everybody's marveling at this phenomenon of the power of America to like land on the moon and be the first to do a thing. And imagine halfway through that, they had to have a contingency plan, right? Imagine halfway through that, and then if you go look at all the stuff
series about it.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you go look at all the stuff that the American government have done, secretly lying, and it stretches back for the last 50 years. You're going like, okay, Area 51, they're lying about so much cock, but at the same time, the same sort of division is going, no, trust us. You know, I'm going.
Same thing with like the Fort Knox and the gold. I get that.
You know what I mean? It's
perception, though, right?
It is.
Isn't creating an illusion.
Exactly. They wanted to
create a perception, though, right? So I'm not. We do that all the time.
No.
Humanity does it all the time.
But that's what's going. If you look at but this is the thing, is I judge people on their character, right? So if I was a douchebag to you and I fucked you over all the time, and then I went like, okay, cool, well, like, listen, I'm going to do this new thing now. Like every channel I've started, I'm just like, I just talk lies and then I start a new channel. I call it the Truth Channel. And I'm going like, no, but you have to believe me now. I'm going like, but no, I don't. You're a liar, right? So
the thing is, though, 80 years have gone past, right?
Yeah.
From all of that, it was a lot simpler. I think it was a lot simpler to create an illusion in the 50s and the 60s than what it is today. Yeah,
much easier.
Let's just talk cover up, right?
Yeah.
If the Epstein situation had to happen and have its downfall in the 50s. it would have just
We
been a
probably would-
cover up, gone.
We would have
done.
never known.
It would have been a story.
thing about it. No, that's the thing. We would have never
To
known
try
about
and
it.
cover
They would
that
have,
up today is
No, no,
going to
it's
be pretty
impossible.
much impossible.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going. If I look at it and I look at the thing, I mean, like, the one thing that really got me, I remember watching like interviews with the what's it, Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Aldrin, and these dudes before the time. These dudes were excited, and then they did one interview after, and the dudes are sitting there like, bro, I've never seen people so serious. And I'm going like, there's a lot you can tell about a person's character, and I'm just going like, they probably got pulled into a room going, listen, like they were like already they got onto the rocket thing. Maybe the rocket took off and then they ejected somewhere, and they were like,
Just
okay,
fly
guys,
them around the
listen.
globe once or twice and land.
Yeah, and then they went like, they pulled in, they go, listen here, there's no way we can go there. You're gonna die. There's some issues. You're gonna have to fake this. Your country needs you. If we don't, we'll kill you. And then afterwards they're sitting there going, asking a question. How was the moon? They go, no, it was like. I don't.
You tell them that as you seal up the capsule, the what was it,
Yeah.
Apollo 11? As you seal up the door, you're like, right, boys, it's unanimous.
We're not going anywhere.
You sink to this hem sheet, or we can
Yeah,
different
we're
coordinates.
just gonna kill your family. So you're doing it for your country. Listen, you're gonna come back. And they're gonna call you a liar. So yeah, I think it was.
I mean, I would like to believe that that's not true, right?
No, I know you'd. I know. There's a lot of things.
True.
I know, but when you look at the government almost as a whole, right? And you go like, if you look at like the amount of times they've lied. I mean, like I went in to watch like the stuff that the American. Who is that? What's that one director? Movie director. He did this entire series about the Ukraine.
I don't
what's
know.
the dude's name? There was this great director. It's like a movie director. He did. I can't think of his name now. But he did an entire documentary series on the Ukraine and how the CIA got in. The American government got into the Ukraine and changed their government. They didn't just with the Ukraine. They've been doing it for like the last 50, 60 years. They've
But
been
didn't
doing
the
this
CIA
everywhere.
do this to South Africa as well? Wasn't there CIA influence?
But again, that's
80s,
the
90s,
government
just before
lying.
we-
That's them doing a secret co-op, and it's like they're not supposed to do that, right? They're not supposed to pushing regime change for a person that they like.
Do you remember last year? Was it last year? Who was that brunette chick, the one that sings, that went into space and then
the thing with the Amazon vibe, dude, that was
Yeah,
total
dude.
bullshit to me.
there was so much like weird content on that, hey?
Right, but that's what I'm going. That's what I'm going. Like, look at that shit. It's like we went and then like it was going like, fuck, the stuff that they were saying. Like, I don't believe it for a second. The Amazon space mission, whamming.
And
Katy
now
Perry.
apparently she's like advocating for like no plastic and whatever, and everything she stands for. Yet she was just like, powered to space on this rocket that I don't know.
Yeah.
Burned
Also, like think
millions of
about this
liters
one.
of whatever fuel and stuff. Katy Perry.
think
Katy
about this-
Perry.
Yeah, think about this one for a second, right? Katy Perry, she kissed the ground and liked it. Yeah, this is
That is true. That is
yeah. This is what I was
Cock
talking to you about
funny.
the other night. I was going about the slippery pickle. The Van Allen belts. Apparently, it's problematic. It's like apparently there's radiation or some cucks. I'm going like, maybe they figured out now. But a lot of the time, a lot of the interviews that they're having now, they're saying these things and going like, well, and then like NASA said, listen, they can't go through the Van Allen belts because the radiation would kill the astronauts. And I'm going like, there we go, fucking spoon, Oliver Stone. That's the one. Oliver Stone did a massive documentary about he points out the absolute criminality of what the CIA has done with regards to regime change. Think about it. I was like, what's the one I was just had it at the tip of my tongue now. At the same time, look what happens. The CIA, the American government, an arm of the American government, and again, maybe it's true, maybe it isn't, right? The American government killed Kennedy. Who killed John F. Kennedy? I'm like, I don't for one second think it wasn't the FBI or the CIA. They're going, no, it's this lone gunman. I'm going like, I don't believe you. I don't believe
Is it revealing Ukraine? Ukraine on fire?
Ukraine on fire. I think Ukraine on fire. Dude, it goes into like, it shows you they were there. They were like the stuff that we found out with Doge now, with the USAID. how USAID via what's that fucking douchebag's name? Open Society, George Soros, how he pushes money via Open Society. That, I mean, our journalists in South Africa are getting money from USAID via George Soros, so that they can push. There's this company called Bakista. What's it called? I can't pronounce it properly. Bakista or something. Something. It's like basically it's a medical journal. Their whole vibe is pushing. They're funded by Open Society, and guess who else? The Bill Gates Foundation, the Bill and Melania Gates Foundation. They get money to push medical information to South African journalists, and this was instigated during COVID. So like these journalists would get fuck tons of money in order to push narrative regarding all this type of shit, right? To push us to go like, no, like it's just insane. Take the thing, and like nothing wrong. They were pushing this cuck over and over and over again. And if they have the ability to do that, then I'm going like my default, like for example, I always say like the default position when it comes to the South African government is, are they corrupt or not? Is the corruption, right? Because they've done so much stuff. There's so much corruption is happening. The default position should be that they are corrupt. You know, if you're a liar,
a tax though, right? Corruption becomes like a tax almost. Like think about like Ronaldo did this video a while ago that kind of like explained the petrol levies and every little tax that gets loaded up on petrol. What does petrol really cost? Versus what does it cost with all of these taxes on it, right? Using that type of like thinking when it comes to corruption, because we spoke about it briefly like earlier this week with state of disaster, whatever the government called for this whole foot and mouth disease thing, right? When they have executed that thing where they now have this disaster situation, they have disaster funding, whatever, there's much less T's and C's, they can do whatever they want with it, all of those things, right? So it's where it makes it easy to have that little tax, right? Everybody skims off their little piece, because that's how you get to that thing where a pen all of a sudden costs 10,000 Rand. Because, you know, the original quote is 8 Rand for the pen, and then everybody adds their little tax to it, right? As the supply chain is corrupt, and then a pen costs 10,000 Rand. So, for me, corruption is almost like a tax in that way. Everybody adds their bit of tax, right?
So, let me just
and everybody that pays
this.
tax is everybody that keeps quiet.
Yeah. I just want to show you this. So this is the Bikisia, sorry. This is this health Center for Health Journalism, right? So just have a look here about us. So it goes up. They were quite open. I wonder if they've changed it yet. Here we go. So most of Bikisia's funding comes from the Bill and Melania Gates Fund, also support from Millennium Trust, Open Society, Health Program. What is their goal? The Bikisia's Center for Health Journalism is an independent media organization that specializes in narrative solutions journalism focusing on health, social justice issues across Africa. So you have
our stories are distributed through News 24, Daily Maverick, Financial Mail. See, those are all the MSMs that's passed, right?
Yeah, they're pushing their narrative, right? And they're obviously paying. Maybe they're paying journalists. They're paying for getting their stuff out there. And I'm going like,
this is why independent news, like, you know, you 100%. Guys, Ronaldo, everybody, this is why you're such a thorn in the side of these guys, because you're poking holes in their
Dude, I think anybody on X that's just is poking holes in these people's fucking arguments, dude. And that's the thing. And this is why I completely agree with you. I think maybe like if we had to go to the moon today, right, and they try to pull it off, and we would have gone, people would have shot it out of the sky, exactly like what happened with that vibe with when Amazon took their rocket up, and like Jeff Bezos was going like, look, we took women to the moon, first woman in space, like shit like that. Going like, wait, guys, this is bullshit. There's like, I remember that the people, like the conspiraciers went to fucking town, dude. They were like, listen, there's no burn marks on your capsule. Like, that's impossible, blah, blah, blah. They were just like,
all that open outwards and not inwards and whatever or something.
The video footage of
the windows facing, everything was just... But this is what I love about the internet these days, though, right? And this is also... I mean, for a while, like the Candace Owens thing, right? For a while, I was thinking, because I like Candace Owens, I was like,
still like
she's
Candace
going
Owens."
off the rails a little bit. But then, dude, she sometimes just backs that up with fucking receipts, man. She doesn't overplay her cards. She's not that type of arrogant. So, and she's independent media.
Yeah.
She's, you know, she has her researchers, whatever. And she does act on what the public says, though, right? Sometimes the public would highlight something and she actually says, like, hey, you know, I saw this tweet from Mork and he actually highlighted this point, and then we spent a few days investigating it, and this is actually legitimate, right? She gives some credit.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like her, but I mean, she's.
To put it,
I don't think she's that bad, right? She's
to give say it in
she's
a
nuts.
to say it in a less sort of derogatory way. Like I think with Candace Owens is like at the same time you've always got to keep this in the back of your head. There is a monetary incentive to what she's saying, right? So she's saying stuff that's like it's on the edge. What?
To what Candace Owens is saying?
There's a monetary incentive to what she is saying. Like, because the more she's...
For her, yes. Fine.
Yeah, of course. 100%. But like viewership, right? So if you're going like, cool. So like, let's use the Charlie Kirk thing as an example, right? So she's going like, she's getting information like this person told me this thing. What? Whistler, I bet my entire bloodline kind of
Fox News is better than other news stations. I do like Fox News. Anything else I don't follow. Fox News, I will listen to their message.
Fox News isn't independent. I think that's the whole
no, they're
the
not
whole vibe
independent.
They're
but I mean,
funded like a motherfucker.
They of the older MSMs, they slightly better, I think.
Well, I think they're the alternative, which is the good thing, because like you've got a disparity when it comes to news, right? You've got MSNBC, CNN, fucking every single other news agency. Then the only alternative to their sort of narrative is Fox. That's the only one. They're the only competition. So that's why I'm like props to Fox, you know, just for like giving us the information. Fox is a science-owned network. That's where they get the funding from. Fox is a Zionist network.
I only refresh now.
But like, for example, back to Candace, right? So I think a lot of the stuff that Candace is saying, especially with the Charlie Kirk stuff, the stuff where I started going, I'm going to like sort of, I'm going, wait, hold the fuck on. Yeah,
like when she said she dreamt about something or this or that, she was going a little bit off a rocker there. Like,
I know, also the thing is, a lot of the stuff that she's saying is like, I'm not watching because like she kind of lost me in certain things, going like, I've got incriminating evidence that I think this happened and this person has said a thing, and I'm going like, okay, cool, but that doesn't count as that somebody's like, it's hearsay. Somebody told you.
Yeah, she needs to go and fact check it first. Like the whole thing about the Israeli planes, all of those things.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you can't fact check like somebody's opinion or somebody's like somebody that you trust could be lying to you, right? So we're going like, oh no, guys, listen here, Whistler, that's not a real burger at the back there because Reese told me. Yeah. A burger is actually it's actually a hot dog.
Why are you biting me here, Matty? What did he do wrong?
What did I get biting for? There you go. Thank you, Whistler.
Is it because, like, why?
K-Knight goes, more kids. More kids, more good. Every house, 1 million kids. What? Did I miss something, K-Knight?
It's a dead turtle. I promise it's a Timu burger. There we go. Cheeseburger.
There's no patty on there. That's a fucking. That's nothing.
There's the patty.
That's not a patty.
Lettuce.
Like...
It's a patty.
That's the thinnest patty I've ever seen in my life. I would send that burger back.
It's a little junior cheeseburger.
Yes, I mean, bro. If I had if McDonald's gave me a burger that with that thin a patty on, I would fucking be screaming. It's a vegan burger. There we go. See.
Do you want a
fry? That is so cute.
Yeah. You know, Timu is good for one thing. That does look like a vegan burger, eh? Yeah.
I hear you. I hear you, Chantal. But again, it's like there's a difference. I mean, it's a deep thing to unpack. Yeah, I just think some of the no, I'm just saying that I was just talking about what the comment that Chantal said regarding Candace Owens, like prophetic. She goes like prophetic dreams on the Bible. I completely agree with you. but it's prophetic dreams in the Bible shouldn't be like
Yeah.
sort of broad.
I think
It's the manner of doing it. You know what I'm saying? I think I think she's gone a little bit too, because she's saying things, and at the same time, like it imagine I always try and bring it back to sort of like reality, or like make a practical example of it. It's like all of a sudden your vibe is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and like this is a passionate subject of yours, and at the same time she's looking at the point of view of going like, this is my friend and I want to get to the bottom of this, right? So she's telling people her thoughts, and I mean, like, this is what I do. Like, if people had to come back and go like, oh my god, Mork said this thing, and I'm going, but like I'm just spitballing my, like, you know, I'm just talking whatever's coming out of my mouth, like this brain go. I could get into trouble with that. Like if someone had to
draw a line between cockprat and, like, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, but the thing is, say for example, like Whistler goes to Ronaldo's house, right? And all of a sudden then Whistler dies, and I'm like, yeah, fuck it, bro. Like, and then like, you know, Reese goes, yeah, like Ronaldo said a cuck thing about Whistler, like, you know, a year back, and I'm going like, you know what, I think like this is, you know, I think Ronaldo was the one that fed Whistler like a vegan burger, and then he got a heart attack because he found out it was, you know, it was only vegetables or something like that, right? Or like Ronaldo gave him like camembert, but he didn't tell him, and then when Whistler found out, he got a heart attack, and it's like, well, see, he tried to kill him, you know. And I'm going like, there's like, it's difficult with the speculation, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm going like.
Back it up with facts, and with the internet these days, it's hard, right? It's hard fact checking stuff. I'm seeing Reap in chat. Did you see the tweet? Did you see the tweet Reap had earlier this week, or maybe like yesterday, of some road rage happening, like a taxi driver beating a guy with a sambok.
With a sambok, bro. Like, I was going, what the fuck, man? But like, I'm
hoping the guy's okay. I mean, he got up in the end and stuff, but that was not good.
He got hit like once or twice, dude, and it's like, it was pretty hectic. What did Ronaldo say about Whistler? No, we were. See, there we go. Exactly. That's my point. Right? So like, we could be hypothetical, and like, you know, that's the difficult part with this. And I think she went too far. Ruben van der Merwe. What? That's mean, Ruben. Is that me? Okay, calm down, son. No, Chantal. I'm not saying she isn't. I'm saying it's like it's a difficult topic, right? And it's like, Ruben, is that all you're gonna say? That's just so.
Maddie gave him a timeout.
There we go. That's what you get, Ruben, being a knob end.
Thanks
for watching, though, Ruben. It's really awesome. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Right? So, I drove on the highway once, right? And I saw a taxi coming where they shouldn't have been driving, trying to push into traffic. And there was a guy with a city golf, dude, trying to, like, you know, stand his ground in, like, you're not pushing in front of me, dude. That taxi driver took a golf club out, like not a putter or something. Like, I don't know what to call like a good driver, a ster of a hout or something, dude. That had a big fucking end on the other side, and he was like swinging that thing, dude. And you just see this little golfy doing this, right? So I mean, yeah, I don't know.
No, it's insane. It's insane where like the taxi. I mean, dude, like I can carry on about the taxi drivers forever. I mean, it's every single day.
Reese was telling me last night, like, oh, Mork hates taxi drivers.
No, I do honestly,
taxi
because
drivers.
No, but I think we all do, because it's like, I just think it's gone too far. It's like, at what point, like we're supposed to live in a civilized society, right? You can't drive on the opposite side of the road. You know what the worst part is? I drive down Lower Main Road, Woodstock, every single day because I could drop off the wife, and then I'm on the one side, she's on the other side. And like, I have taxi constantly. I have taxi drivers on the left-hand side of me. They come on the left-hand side, they kind of go on the sidewalk and then push it in front of me. And I'm going, I'm just going, all I want to go do is I want to go buy a cheap piece of shit car for like maybe $4 or $5 grand. And every time that happens, I'm just gonna turn into the cunt. Sorry.
Hello there.
I'm gonna turn into him.
No, dude. What you want to do is you hold it up. Do you remember the car that the first Punisher built?
Oh yes, yes.
Car, like, you build a car like that.
Yeah, but again,
like a little donkey, but also like the something is going to get scratched, and it's not going to be this car, because you have like a piece of like train spoor, like a railway track, in front of the car or something. Like I'll build a car like that for you. All drivers, the young drivers, the women drivers, the public drivers, the cyclists, basically
Everyone on the road with a pulse. It's got funny, dude. No, I can't stand them. I honestly can't stand them. It's just like, but the thing is, like, I get what you're saying, but that involves like a lot of more money than I'm willing to put at it, right? So I'm going like, if you just have a piece of,
no,
yeah, but I mean, like,
no.
build it up.
Here's the thing: you don't want your car to be like wrecked afterwards, but you also want to make sure, like, I'm talking about like a little Nissan Bucky, like a little Nissan 1400 Bucky or something, like a
like
right?
a cheap one, and then you just get like get some armor
But
plating, like just get the steel.
just buff it a bit.
Yeah. You put like
We go to a scrapyard.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Get some
Rolled
dude with a
Hilux,
welder.
take that thing's bullbar, you weld it on you.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to fit. We make
Okay,
it
no,
fit.
you okay? That sounds like that sounds like a plan. We should have those in every single city. What are they going to do?
Why do we make the number plate?
What that Ruben guy said.
So,
That's
JMP.
Yeah, there you go. JMP.
JMP. It's not JMPD. That's different division. This is just
dear,
the JMP.
What did Spoon say now? Damn it, Spoon.
Spoon's got a
don't do this.
soul. Except for tortoises occasionally or Bokkie running across because they can't help it. At least Spoon loves animals.
Spoon loves
animals. Somebody that doesn't love animals, like, like, I'm probably also going to unfriend you.
Who?
Like, I've unfriended people that comes to our house and like they do this with a dog or something, like, ooh, get off the couch or whatever. It's like, listen, fucknut. Our dogs are trained to get onto the couch and onto the bed and whatever. Like, that's how we train them.
I did this thing with my wife's parents' dog. Where she had like a little, what's it, like a little, not a sausage dog, like a sausage dog. But it was like it always wanted to jump on my, but it was like old, right? And it's like very drooly and hairy. So I didn't want to listen. So I just started doing this thing where I just stare at it, and they would look at me, and then eventually like it would sort of back away. And I was going, okay, cool. I didn't have to do anything. I just looked at it. Yeah, I just looked at it, just eyes. I learned it from my cats. My cats stare at me, and I stared back at them, and then we play the game, and who looks away first, and I win.
Dude, have you seen those videos? I don't know how true it is, like, because who records them when they sleep, right? And it's usually chicks, but they have like this video, and then they're sleeping, and the next moment their cat goes all, like crazy.
You see the funny thing? Our one cat, like our cat, the black one, the night panther, fucking murder mittens, right? It does this thing where it's really into the pheromones, especially my like when she was younger, that she did this thing where like I would like, obviously your hair has got your pheromones in, and she's just obsessed with it. Very cute little cat.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know why I went there. That was just fun.
Yeah, and then one day the cat comes with claws, right?
Yeah. This is the thing. I always see these people and they've got like a panther at home or something like that. I'm going like, all that thing needs to do is one day just scratch a little bit too hard and you're fucking gone.
It smells blood.
It's done.
And then it's what do you call it, like animal instincts kick in, and then.
But apparently that's the thing. So what's going on? YouTube is not distributing enough. Did we cock?
No, I can see fine.
Yeah, it's just saying it's there's some.
Did I break the internet again?
No. It's just going. There's an error. YouTube is not receiving enough to maintain a smooth stream. Oh,
really?
God, really?
I can see it fine. I've got 3 streams open.
Yeah, I've got
the stream and then the other stream.
It's got just a yellow label on it. It's apparently just a bit poor. It's cool.
It's okay,
I mean,
don't worry.
We're finished now anyway, so it's. Okay, that's terrible. Damn it. Fucking Streamlabs. I'm really starting to think I need to switch over.
To what though?
It did dip. It's back up now. Okay, thanks, Ghost Stomper. I was thinking of going over to Restream or StreamYard. I'm thinking StreamYard. But
that's expensive.
It's fucking expensive, dude. It's almost double what I'm paying now.
See, the problem is the only good thing you have with this is the fact that you have this multi-conferencing thing.
I
A
love
guy
this. This is
did
the one.
do a little weekend project where they created their own one that's an overlay inside OBS. It's
Yeah.
not bad, but it doesn't have all these features.
In the beginning, what I used to do was I used OBS with in the beninging. Sorry, in the beginning, what I used to do is there we go. It's fixed now. What I did was I used OBS, and then what I did I used Skype, but you have to use that ND something. What's it? ND
NDI.
Yeah, NDI, and then you could and
bring
then
in
like
every person, yeah.
And then what happened was you could do the vibe with then Zoom. Obviously, came onto like you can do it with Zoom, but it doesn't have this interface. It doesn't have this nice interface. I mean, I like this fact of like the web.
We could use Discord just as Ronaldo uses Zoom and whatever. But the nice thing about StreamYard is it's or not this Talk Studio.
Yeah, StreamYard and Talk Studio. Yeah.
They have this. Let me try and take a picture, then I'll put it in Discord. But it has like a user interface, right? Let me show what we see. Right. There's 3 sections to it.
Yeah.
There is the section on the left, which is like all the sources we have. So my camera, Mork's camera, screen
anything
shares
uploaded
and whatever.
Screen shares, videos.
Yeah. And then in the middle is kind of like what you guys see, with the addition of a couple of buttons that we can, to shift us around.
Yeah.
There's Mork Rock Show. I'm putting it in the general feed on Mork Rock. So there's that, and then on the right-hand side we can see chat. So when we click on any one of the chat messages, it highlights.
And then you can highlight it and
guys.
stuff like that. Which is the main thing to me was I wanted to use this because I like having conversations. So I'm like, for example, if you look at Ronaldo, like if Ronaldo's doing stream and I go, hey dude, like let me on. Or like let me jump on, and he goes like he can't just do that. He has to go into the back end.
Yeah, he's scenes on setup. He has
on setup
scenes
like
for conferencing, setup scenes because of like how his camera works. Obviously, 2 devices can't use your webcam at the same time.
Exactly.
OBS makes that simpler because OBS can give you a virtual webcam, so you can use your webcam in OBS and in like if you don't have people joining your stream. OBS with comment highlighting is a feature.
I would. Dude, I use OBS to record my my standalone short videos.
Yeah.
I use OBS to do that. I've got both, but like I use this because this is easy for me to like pop it on, open it up. It does all the stuff. It links, it multi-streams to, and I just click start, right, and it goes, and it like everything is loaded.
Multi-streaming is a plugin in OBS as well if you want to use that.
Yeah.
But the conferencing thing, there is like this little weekend conferencing project, which is okay. But yeah, there's nothing really.
And also, another thing that I do like about either StreamYard or what is OBS is nice in winter.
Not joking.
But another thing,
truth.
That's true. But another thing I do like about this is the fact that what was I going to say now? It also records everything separately, which is quite nice. I mean, I know you can do the same with OBS. I mean, a lot of the stuff, but the main thing is this conferencing, is the fact of being able to like just pull in anybody. I can have up to like, I think up to 30 people. Like 25 people I can have at the same
it's a
time.
bit of a like a bit of a webcast there.
Yeah, it's like it's a cool vibe where everybody can join in. The only downside is like OBS and Discord. The problem with Discord I found was, maybe there's another way of doing it, but like the issue that I found with Discord is you've got to do a what is it called? You've got to like share that entire like the framing that Discord has, or like you've got to do what's the thing called where you got to screen share and then you got to crop it out each and every one. But when somebody leaves, everything fucking realigns, which is a complete screw up. Unless you've got to pop out each of them.
NDI, it would be great, but OBS does make it easy for you to pop people in and out of screen. But again, if I were to do that in OBS with Discord, it would be easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't have that much. Like you can move us around. Like there's I don't know. Move us around. Okay, we're doing it. So like these are like native features you have out of Talk Studio that we don't have in. I don't even think you can do it in Zoom. I think maybe in Zoom, Ronaldo can make one person like the highlighted speaker, but I don't think it has this much flexibility. So yeah.
Dude, this does have a nice bunch of flexibility, which is quite nice. And it's got like, and because it's built by Streamlabs, it's got a lot of Streamlabs integration. There's a lot of cool shit that you can add into it. Discord is fine. So as person who's hosting the call is doing the screen sharing. Yeah. But there are a couple of downsides too that I've noticed. It's like it's a lot of pop out. You have a lot of like random windows. I've got one window that I'm using. It's like it's built to Chrome, right? But it does have like 1 or 2 downsides.
Maybe we need to vibe. Oh, remember on Monday we spoke about vibe coding?
Yeah.
So,
Mork, please Google chimpanzee attack victims.
So I don't want to like.
I don't
demo
want to do
this
that.
too
That's
much
gonna be
yet.
Terrible.
But are you gonna Google it quickly? Can I show something?
Yeah, go for it. No. Go, share whatever you want to
So remember I was talking about vibe coding on Monday, and then we said, like, hey, we should vibe code like an app that's for streamers that tells them who's online, when, and whatever.
Yeah.
So yesterday morning.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, go.
No. Say. No, you finish it. I wanted to. I'll share it now when
So
you're done.
I messed around with some vibe coding. This literally took 10 minutes. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. And I kind of like left it there, right? I've been wanting to tell you about it. Like the default page, like how it landed on here, was there's a dashboard. So I can see like, okay, I asked it to put dummy data into it, right? So it's just called Stream Guide. So it does YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok, Insta, and X. And I can see like the different streams. And then I can get like my profile. So I can like on my profile put in all my channels, whatever I want to do. And then the web app.
What?
Okay, now I need to get the things, username and password.
That is so kiff. But don't share it online.
No, people won't be able to access it.
Oh, okay.
It gives you like this test thing to log in with. So there's a web app. I can see the TV guide of like who's live.
What? That is so kiff.
Whatever. And then on the back end, this is what the back end looks like. So I can see, there's 10 people that's registered. There's 16 streams happening for blah, blah, blah.
What?
Whatever.
That is so rad.
And this literally took like 10 minutes. And it started off with, I want to create an app that works like an online TV guide, but for streamers and content creators. The basic features will have to be that. And then it gave me some stuff. Then it gave me some feedback. Then I wrote to it, can we add support for X and Instagram? And then I did that. Then
That's
just
insane.
kept on going. And then it built this though, right? So I was messing around with this. So the idea is you can now go and publish this app and then it runs somewhere. But dude, I wanted to.
Dude, that's so awesome. You're gonna make it go
it took like 5 minutes to do it. So yeah.
Right, wait, so you're gonna make it go live so that we can actually use it?
Why not?
Fuck, do it. That's so cool. So wait, so just give us the basic premise of it. So if I'm a streamer, I have to sign up to it?
Yeah.
Or...
So why did we start this thing? We started with this because we were talking about like everybody is streaming. We don't know when people are streaming, and you kind of like want to show support to your fellow streamers. Yeah. So rather than trying to remember, because like I know it's like on Mondays and Thursdays and Saturdays, and Ronaldo is every day, and I'm on Wednesdays and Fridays, and Pete is on Sundays and Tuesdays, I think, or whatever. Yeah. Now you just register on this app. And I can register. I don't have to be a streamer to register. I just register the TV guide and everybody that I'm following, or everybody that's registered. So it gives you two things. It shows me who's going live when, who's people's schedule, but it also gives me the ability to. Yes, it also gives me the ability to find people, to explore. What's the right word for it? Not
new
explore,
content. But basically new content creators.
Streamers, like to feature who else is there, to like follow people.
That's
like
amazing.
Both ways. But I mean. Yeah, but it took 5 minutes, dude. It took 5 minutes, and it kind of this is a working version. So what's next? What's next would be is just to connect up authentication to it. So to sign in with your Gmail account or sign in with your Microsoft Live account or whatever, and then have persistence. So have like a sign in with your YouTube account. That would be your Gmail. Sign in with Twitch, whichever support there is. Sign in, have a database or something for persistence so that it kind of like knows who you are, knows where to store the data, that when you log out and log back in, your stuff is all there. And
then wait, you said it. So So wait. So no, just want to get it. Will you be able to open that app on? Would you be able to download the app? Like not to download, but you could access the app and maybe get a notification. And get a notification. How would you access it, via like a web page or?
Like I don't know how this one publishes it. I need to look. It's got a web view, so I need to see how it publishes it. There will be two ways of doing it. You can either just have the web app on your phone, but if you have a native app, obviously it will be nicer because then you can have like push notifications and all those things, though, right?
So that would be so cool. So then you could go like, oh, cool, I want to watch Ronaldo and Whistler. Fuck Mork because he's a douchebag, and then I only have to follow the two of you. You know.
And there's
and then you get a notification.
Things. Let me put the link in. So sorry, keep on talking.
No. That's so basically you can then get a notification when this happens, and it just pops up on your phone. I mean, I do have it. But the thing is, what I do is because I follow so many people on YouTube, I could put a lot of like the notifications I turn off.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I only have
don't want to get ding
for some people.
Yeah. But then you can go like, okay, what streamer I can watch? I can just open it up and go, who's streaming live now? I don't have to go click on every single person's like YouTube thing. I just go, oh, okay, wait, Thingy's streaming right now. Let me go pop in and have a look at that. Yeah. And you can click on it and then just go there directly. That'd be awesome.
So I started redoing it in anti-gravity actually. Like this, I used audiocoder.cc. I put the link in chat. There's no reason why I chose audiocoder. I saw a TikTok come up and I'm like, okay, wait, we did talk about this on Monday. So let me just use this app. But there's other apps. There's like bolt.com. There's Lovable. There's like a few of these vibe coding apps out there, right? So I'm actually going to think of redoing it in anti-gravity, which is not as simple as this. But in anti-gravity, I think we could have a bit more flexibility with integrating it with Google and leveraging Google's backend for it. But now I'm like, okay, now I'm willing to learn this as like a social experiment. Is just like say, hey, what's the art of what's possible? Because I'm not natively a developer. I mean,
no, of course.
Should come up just now. What's up with YouTube, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Be back.
I'll be back. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna send a stern email
I can't hear you anymore now.
What? Can't you hear me? 1 2 1 2.
Yep.
Not.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep. Yep. Now. Yeah.
Now you can hear me. What the? So that's Streamlabs. If it's between me and you, it's fucking Streamlabs. Anyway, well, I think let's call it there before we break it further. I mean, this seems like a Streamlabs thing, right, Whistler?
Yeah, it does. Maybe do like a short trial, like a 7-day trial or something for the next stream with Restream.
What I actually want to do is I want to use StreamYard. I think StreamYard's the better one.
Yeah.
I think that's also.
I invited as a guest on Monday because it's my birthday.
Yes. You know? Oh yeah. So remember Monday night.
I get to have some.
You get to call shots, buddy. You get to call the shots. So on Monday night it's Whistler's birthday. So you're gonna go watch Whistler. He'll be on Ronaldo's Ronaldo's show at from 7 o'clock, and then about 8 o'clock they're gonna come join us on this side, and we can just have a nice chat.
And Ronaldo's and Herman is going to join us as well. The traveling farmer, very knowledgeable on farming, of course, farming. Travels to China, all those places. We can maybe pick his brain on the back and glow stuff. Some AI. Very good.
We'll have a fun evening.
Cool.
So we're going to catch you guys on Monday night at 7:30. You can guys join us here, and then Whistler and Ronaldo and Harman will be joining us about 8 o'clock. So yeah, guys, thank you. Sorry about the dip in the stream there. I'll have to send a stern message to people, going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks, dude. Thanks.
And you did restart your router. You restarted your PC.
I did before I started. Yeah, before I started the stream this morning, I did it. I mean, I sent you the mail from them, and it's like, okay. Mm-hmm. So also, it could be my. I don't know if it could be my network. Not my network, my service provider. I don't. But yeah. Anyway, Whistler, thanks so much for joining me and hanging out on the Saturday morning and talking a bit of cuck, bro. It was super kiff. And guys, you guys are awesome. Have an awesome Wellington's Day, and do something nice for somebody, like your missus or something. Go buy her a rose, or just give her a foot rub if you've got a missus. If, like, for example, for Matthew, I know a couple of people in Joburg. There's a nice couple of places you can pick up some nice goth betties.
Goth betties.
Goth Betty's, bro. Natasha asks, Whistle, are you streaming today?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
I'll be back on Wednesday, Natasha. Thank you for asking, though.
Okay.
And then we'll play
Awesome.
Repo. We'll play Repo on Wednesday.
Yeah, I wanted to see that. You made me excited for it. I always
Yes.
thought about getting it so I can play with, but I don't know. I'll think about it.
No, I'm just
Anyway,
going to gift
guys.
it to you.
Oh, don't do that. I don't even know. Wait, I don't even know if any of it will work. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Valentine's Day. See you guys on Monday night. Cheers. Bye.